One of the secular themes that we continue to invest behind is the growth that we're seeing in automation and robotics globally. And what's been really interesting about this theme over the last few years has been how the demand for automation and robotic equipment has been coming from developed markets, as you'd expect, as companies invest in new equipment to be more efficient and do more with less and automate their plants. But the real driver of demand has been coming from emerging markets and most specifically China. That's been somewhat of an upside surprise over the last few years. And the reason being is that while we traditionally look at emerging markets as a cheap cost of labor and a great manufacturing center, the reality is many of these emerging markets have been developing for many years now, and we've seen the wage growth, we've seen the developments in their economies, and a lot of the facilities that have been built over the last 20, 30 years are now in areas where wages have increased. And so companies are having to make a decision of either moving warehousing further inland to take advantage of cheaper labor or moving it out of some of these markets into more frontier type markets, or to spend on automation and equipment to be able to do more with less and to be able to become more efficient and take advantage of that labor base that they do have in those markets. So as we look forward, we see robotics and automation as a continued strong source of secular growth for the portfolios. And more we're looking towards the emerging markets for both the end user, the demander of that equipment, as well as the suppliers. The supply chain continues to develop and more of these companies begin to innovate and become at the leading edge of this technology as well.